e4, c5, knight f3, knight c6, bishop b5, g6, castle kingside, bishop g7, c3, knight f6, rook e1, castle kingside, d4, c takes d4, c takes d4, d5, e5, knight e4, bishop e3, bishop d7, bishop a4, knight a5, bishop takes d7, queen takes d7, knight fd2, knight takes d2, knight takes d2, knight c4, knight takes c4, d takes c4, a4, queen d5, queen f3, queen takes f3, g takes f3, e6, rook ec1, rook fc8, rook c3, rook c6, b3, rook ac8, b takes c4, rook takes c4, rook b3, rook 4c7, rook a b1, b6, a5, b takes a5, rook a3, f6, rook takes a5, g5, king g2, h6, h4, rook d7, rook a6, rook e8, rook b5, king f7, h5, rook e7, king g3, f takes e5, d takes e5, rook d5, rook takes d5, e takes d5, king g4, rook takes e5, rook takes a7 check, rook e7, rook takes e7 check, king takes e7, king f5, king f7, f4, g takes f4, bishop takes f4, d4, bishop d2, d3, king e4, king e6, king takes d3, king f5, f3, bishop f8, king c4, king e5, bishop e3, Bishop G7. King C5. King E6. King C6. King F7. King D5. Bishop F8. Bishop D4. Bishop A3. Bishop C5. Bishop C1. King E4. Bishop B2. Bishop E3. Bishop G7. F4. King E6. F5.
check,
King F7. Bishop C5. Bishop B2. Bishop D4. Bishop A3. King E5. Bishop E7. Bishop E3. Bishop F6.
check,
King D5. Bishop G7. Bishop D4. Bishop F8. F6. Bishop A3. King E5. Bishop C1. King F5. Bishop G5. Bishop E5. Bishop H4. Bishop F4. Bishop takes F6. Bishop takes H6. Bishop G7. Bishop takes G7. King takes G7. King G5. King H7. H6. King H8. King G6. King G8. H7.
check,
King H8. King H6.